Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Tantra and Tarot with Kelly. Today, we're going to be talking about the supermoon, the super full strawberry moon in Sagittarius that is exact on June 14th, 2022 at 23 degrees of Sagittarius at 5:51 a.m. Mountain Time. Excellent. So, as we're talking about this full moon, I'm going to start shuffling. We're going to do a reading today using the Tarot Nefertari. And then also I'm going to pull an animal spirit card, a romance angel, a moon oracle card. Ooh, the cards are jumping out. A moon oracle card and a couple of the I Ching cards. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling, and let's talk a little bit about this moon cycle. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of good luck and fortune. Jupiter is expansive and seeks higher knowledge and wisdom. So we're going to look at where Jupiter is, and that's going to tell us a little bit more about this moon cycle. Currently, Jupiter is in Aries, which makes the moon even more powerful since Aries is the sign of initiation, action, and war. So we've got a lot of fiery energy. As I cut the deck, at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Lovers card. So we'll see how that comes back into the big picture. And speaking of the big picture, that is definitely what Sagittarius rules, like the overarching view of everything. So Sagittarius is concerned with the natural law, the truth, seeking new philosophies that are beyond the mind. So just think about where your life is heading at this point and how that has to do with some of those Sagittarian themes. Let's see here. Right now we have the moon that's going to be conjunct the galactic center, creating that full moon, which will be bringing in deeper wisdom according to your soul's belief systems and what is most important to you in the areas of growth and learning right now. So it's kind of interesting to take a look back at where we were 6 months ago, since this is the full moon cycle. We are completing what was the new moon cycle that started on the new moon, which was an eclipse on December 4th, 2021 in Sagittarius. So think about the areas of your life that maybe were starting fresh at that time frame and see what's wrapping up for you now and what's completing. So it may teach you a little bit about how to work with these moon cycles and trust how they are guiding you. So since Sagittarius is the adventurous soul, you may be feeling like you want to get out and explore right now and expand into some new realms and new areas of your life. We could have a few challenging aspects with this moon cycle, though, because we have Mars conjunct Chiron in Aries right now. And so there may be a feeling of being a little impulsive and reactive, perhaps not using your patience to its best ability, but go ahead and slow down before you react or respond in a way, especially that has to do with maybe pain points in your life. So slowing down, being very aware of your responses, and making sure that if you are moving through some pain right now, that we aren't getting angry and perhaps being a little difficult to handle right now. So I would also suggest to be careful for any risk-taking behavior and think through your actions and responses prior to taking them. So let's see here. I think we're just missing one card, so I'll get the final card when I'm shuffling here. Oh, I think it wants to be this one. So we've got all of the cards, and let's go ahead and see what we have for this Sagittarius new moon, or sorry, Sagittarius full super strawberry moon. All right. So the main energy I have is the Temperance card. Oh, perfect. This is the Sagittarius card of the major arcana. So love to see that. Past energy we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Current energy I have is the Fool card. How fun. Future energy I have is the Emperor. Wow, these are some really nice cards here. Bottom of the deck I have is the Nine of Pentacles. And remember, we had that Lovers card when we cut the deck. So the Lovers card is the Gemini card in tarot. So since I just pulled this Temperance card, we are talking about that opposition between Gemini and Sagittarius, since the sun right now is in Gemini. All right, so the moon, or the animal spirit card I have, is the Phoenix. And the moon card I have is Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. The romance angel I have is Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then I have two cards for the I Ching. I have number 53. And then there is a second card here, number 64. So we'll do a little bit more research on those and talk about those in a minute. But let's go ahead and see what all this tarot means for this full moon cycle. So how do I see this coming together? Well, with the past energy being the Ace of Pentacles, this is a true opportunity that has occurred in the universe. You've had an opportunity that's come into your hands, a new fresh start, a new feeling of maybe some money coming into your hands, but something tangible on the plane that we live in here, on the material plane, that you have seen a fresh new start in. So what's cool about that is in the center energy, we have the Fool card, which is the first card of the major arcana. And what does that teach us? Well, teaches us that in this new start, we're going to be releasing the baggage. We're not going to be carrying that heaviness that we felt before. And I think with Jupiter being in Aries right now, since this is that Aries card, the new start, we're talking about Jupiter's new cycle. Its new 12-year cycle all the way around the sun, all the way around the zodiac, is just getting started here. And so there is so much for us to learn from this new Jupiter cycle as it begins in Aries and working its way through each of the houses. So if you do know your chart, take a look at where Jupiter is right now in your chart and see if that area of life has some new, fresh energy to it. And going ahead and letting go of what has been holding you back is going to be an excellent way forward right now. With the Temperance card that we have in the middle, the Temperance does teach us to balance these the hot, fiery energy with a cooling elixir. And so as you're being the mastermind here about how to incorporate different areas of your life to bring it into like a new mixture, we do need to have patience with that process. We can't change overnight, and using our mindset of just taking it slow, but also being more of the integrator, how I'm going to integrate this into my life in a new way. And also being very aware of perhaps where you're overindulging. So Temperance, I see also as being a card of sobriety, and we aren't going to soak our heads at this time. We're going to use our wisdom in a way in which we feel like a new child in this space that we're in. So where is that leading us? Well, that is leading us to the Emperor card, which is also another Aries card, but this is the true leader. So where are you going to put that leadership skills in your life? Where are you learning new skills? And then now you're going to be the boss. You're going to be the one telling people how to do what you're doing. And so this new energy that came in, it's teaching you that now you've got this new fresh start that you've been patient about, and you're waiting for it to come around, which is going to put you in a position of higher power. So, and what does that ultimately mean? Well, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So it could look like this one pentacle is going to turn into 9. We're going to be making money off of our investment. We're going to be looking at how we can be successful on the material plane, continuing to move forward and working hard at that. I mean, these 9 pentacles don't just come because we had the opportunity. They've come because we've done the 8 of Pentacles thing. We've done the hard work, and now we're enjoying the fruits of our labor, and we feel more confident, and we feel more ready for anything that's going to come that's new, because we have a little bit of money in our back pocket, and we feel like we have been a success up to this point with our new start. So that's really exciting. What's also exciting is that we have the Phoenix card, and I love that I pulled the Phoenix card because this speaks of the cusp between Scorpio and Sagittarius, And that 0 degree, we've got like a 0 here. That spirit element of the new start is when the phoenix does die to be reborn. So at the 0 degree of Sagittarius, the phoenix is now being reborn. So we are being reborn into this new way. We've let go. The fiery elements of transformation are going to be like a catalyst for us at this point. That's going to project us into the new and make it even that much more exciting. And when we burn the ashes of the past, we are the fool now. We have 0, 0. How is that not more of a beginning? I don't see any fresher beginning than 0, 0. And so what are you going to do with it? Well, let's show the world the real you. This is, as the Aquarius card, going to be using our ingenuity and our originality to find that center self, to find the truth about yourself, who you truly are, and being fearless and going out there and having that energy, being fearless and like riding the wildfire, riding the horse into the sunset with a sense of nothing's going to hold me back. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. And now it feels lighter. It feels more energetic. And I'm not worried about where I'm, what people are going to think of my crazy new plan or my crazy new idea. I feel like by me loving myself more and being truly who I am, then that will bring back to me that which I deserve, and the love that is pure and not just I'm putting on a mask. And so I want you to like me for that mask I'm wearing. No, it's I'm being the real me. And I hope that you accept that. And if you don't, that's okay, because what's more important is being the true you. So finding that inner love and really appreciating your own true originality, I think is going to be extra important right now. The romance angel we have is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So what happens when you commit more to yourself? What happens when you commit more to this true you? Well, other people see that commitment and they come to you with that sense of finality in anything. Like it could be a job, it could be a love relationship, it could be a relationship that you have with your child. When you're more committed to being the true you, other people are going to see it and roll with it as well. So I think that is a really positive way to look at finding yourself again amidst the storms, and now you're coming out as this beautiful self. But it's taken patience, it's taken time, and be sure to have the structure moving forward to continue with your success that you're having right now. All right, well, I'm going to take a look at this I Ching cards that we have here. And I also want to mention, though, that the Phoenix does represent the root chakra. So coming from the bottom up, really doing your breathing exercises, you can clench the lower belly and close your eyes and breathe the energy from the lower root chakra all the way up into the crown chakra. And that will help release any of that tension from the past. And I do have some root chakra meditations on my site here if you'd be interested in watching those as well. All right. So number 53 that we have here is a steady pace. Well, isn't that lovely with our temperance card? All right. We're still moving forward, but we aren't going to rush. It says, like an ancient forest where subtle play of light and texture and shadow results from a process of measured centuries and inches, things of lasting value develop gradually at their own pace. The ability to learn from experience of one's humanity is one of the greatest treasures, and this implies constant yet gradual progress. The combination of stillness within and determination without are of essence in this process. So having the determination and also having the patience are two balanced forces that are really going to help you complete those goals and stick to your plan, I feel. The next card we have is 64, which is the last card of the I Ching. And it says, nearing completion. The situation is incomplete, but the chaos of the past is giving way to order. The goal is in sight. Nevertheless, you are still treading on thin ice. Though a way ahead is unobstructive and the goal is clear, a cautious and careful attitude is still important lest you slip and fall. So let's not be foolish, right? Let's be like calculating and having a good plan, but not being foolish, so that what it is that we're trying to manifest does come to a successful, harmonious end. And knowing that we aren't really at the end, it's just always a new beginning in the cycle that we're in. So let's look at the changing lines between number 53 and 64 to see the special message that they have. All right. So the changing lines are number 2, number 3, and number 5. 2, 3, and 5. So we're going to look at the middle of the changing lines, which is number 3. So we're going to read 53, line 3, and see what other wisdom that gives us. All right, 53, line 3. Have you ever soared too far and too high and found yourself in a difficult or hostile situation? Perhaps even lost your way. Sometimes we don't let things develop quietly, but forge ahead rashly and then find ourselves suddenly caught up in a struggle. In such cases, the first requirement is to slow down, climb down very carefully. So if you find that impulse, that if you're rushing ahead, you're charging ahead, you feel that Mars energy, you feel that Jupiter in Aries, and you're perhaps getting ahead of yourself, then it's an excellent time to take a pause, to be the observer, and to decide where is the best next way to put your foot. And if you decided that maybe you put your foot in the mouth, then it's okay to retrace your steps and go back and be honest with those and perhaps apologize for your poor footing. Because I definitely know, as a Sun and Sag, that we do have a tendency to put our foot in our mouth sometimes and speak before thinking. So definitely be careful about that, but enjoy this lovely full moon, super moon in Sagittarius. And please stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a twisting workout for the abs, and I would love if you could join me for that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button below, and I will see you next time. To begin our Tantra practice, please meet me in Sukhasana, easy pose. You may want to sit on a pillow for support. We will be using blocks if you have them. Cross your legs, allow your knees to open, draw your outer hips down, press your sits bones into the earth, stack your shoulders over your hips, and lengthen your spine. In Tantra Yoga, we use Mula Bandha, which is a slight contraction of the root chakra, like you are gently engaging your low abdominals. Also, we will hold the breath between postures. This is called Kumbhaka. I will cue during practice. Inhale and reach your arms to the sky. Then place your left hand in front of your body and your right hand behind your seat. Exhale. Sit up tall, pull your belly into your spine, and enjoy the gentle twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and reach your arms to the sky and do the twist on the opposite side, placing your right arm in front and the left arm in back. Pull your belly into your spine, gaze over your left shoulder, and breathe. And release. Come forward onto all fours, then lower into Balasana, child's pose. Open your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, bend your knees and bring your hips towards your heels. Reach forward, spread your fingers,
and place your forehead on the mat. Breathe here for a moment. During practice, we use Ujjayi breath, breathing through the nostrils and constricting the back of the throat, so your breath sounds like an ocean wave. Breathe deeply into the back and exhale. Inhale and tuck the toes. Straighten through the arms and come into reverse chair. Press through your index finger and thumb. Exhale. Inhale and gently straighten your legs for Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Exhale. Engage your abdominals and pull your front ribs in. Slowly and gently lift one heel, then the other, breathing and warming up the backs of the legs. Inhale and look to the palms. Roll your spine forward into Plankasana, high plank. Then hold the breath, Kumbhaka, and bend the knees, pressing into the palms for reverse chair. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs for downward dog. Exhale. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale and look to the palms. Roll your spine forward into Plankasana, high plank. Then hold the breath, Kumbhaka, and press through the palms, bending the knees for reverse chair. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs for downward dog. Exhale. Inhale and look to the palms. Roll your spine forward into Plankasana, high plank. Then hold the breath, Kumbhaka, and bend the knees, pressing into the palms for reverse chair. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs for downward dog. Exhale. Inhale and lift your right leg off the mat and square your hips. Flex your foot and press to the back wall. Bend your knee, bring it into the chest. Exhale. Place your foot on the ground. Inhale and extend the leg long. Press your hands into a block on either side and start to surf it out by extending and bending the right leg. You can use blocks under your hands to extend your reach. Breathe in and breathe out as you warm up the hamstrings. Inhale and place your left hand next to your right foot. And extend your right arm up to the sky for a dragonfly twist to the right. Hold the breath, Kumbhaka. Exhale. Press through the ball of your right foot. Pull your belly into your spine and look towards your right hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and place your right hand on the mat and step back into downward dog. Exhale. Inhale and lift your left leg off the mat and square the hips. Flex your foot and press to the back wall. Bend your knee and bring your knee into the chest. Exhale. Inhale and place your foot on the mat between your hands. Low lunge. Exhale. Surf it out by extending and bending the right leg. You can use blocks as you did on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out and warm up the legs. Inhale and place your right hand next to your left foot and extend your left arm up to the sky for a dragonfly twist to the left. Hold the breath, Kumbhaka. Exhale. Press through the ball of your right foot. Pull your belly into your spine and look towards your right hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and place your right hand on the mat and step back into downward dog. Exhale. Inhale and come to a seated position. Bring both legs together. Exhale. Sit up tall. Inhale and cross the right leg over the left. Exhale. Inhale and bring your palms together, placing the right arm behind you and bend the left elbow. Gently twist to the right, placing your left elbow on the outside of the right knee for Twisting Asana 3. Exhale. Inhale and sit up tall. Then exhale and deepen the twist. Breathe here for a few rounds. Then release the left arm and right leg. Straighten both legs. Sit up tall. Inhale and come into the posture on the left side. Cross your left leg over the right. Exhale. Inhale and lift your arms, placing the left arm behind you and bend the right elbow. Gently twist to the left and place your right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lift the crown of your head. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Breathe here for a few rounds. And release and shake out the legs. Inhale and sweep your legs behind you, meeting in downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg off the mat and square your hips. Flex your foot and press to the back wall. Bend your knee and bring it into the chest and place your foot on the mat between your hands. Low lunge, exhale. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky and press through the back heel. Draw your tailbone down and lift your chest up. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front knee and turn the back foot to a 90-degree angle. Slowly surrender over the front leg, bringing your hands to the mat for Parvottanasana, pyramid pose. Exhale. You may use your blocks for support. Option to place your hands in prayer position behind your back. Breathe here. Inhale and place your right palm on the mat or block in front of your right foot and lift your left arm to the sky for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Exhale. Gently twist through the torso. Pull your belly into your spine. Press through the outside edge of your left foot. Look up towards your left palm, like you're between two panes of glass. Inhale and slowly lift your torso up. Then place your left palm on the back left thigh and reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale. Viparita Trikonasana, reverse triangle pose. Pull the belly in. Allow for a gentle arch of the lower spine and look to your right hand. Inhale. Kumbhaka. Then spiral your arms to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Exhale. Inhale and lift your left leg off the mat and square the hips. Flex your foot and press to the back wall. Bend your knee, bring it into the chest, and place your foot on the mat between your hands. Low lunge. Exhale. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky and press through the back heel. Draw your tailbone down and lift your chest up. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front knee and turn the back foot to a 90-degree angle. Slowly surrender over the front leg, bringing your hands to the mat for Parsvottasana, pyramid pose. Exhale. You may use your blocks for support. Option to place your hands in prayer position behind your back. Breathe here. Inhale and place your left palm on the mat or block in front of your left foot and lift your right arm to the sky for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Exhale. Gently twist through the torso. Pull your belly into your spine. Press through the outside edge of your right foot. Look up towards your right palm, like you're between two panes of glass. Inhale and slowly lift your torso up. Then place your right palm on the back of the right thigh and reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale. Viparita Trikonasana, reverse triangle pose. Pull the belly in, allowing for a gentle arch of the lower spine, and look to your left hand. Inhale, then spiral your arms to the mat. Kumbhaka. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Exhale. Bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat, preparing for Navasana, boat pose. Reach your arms forward and rotate your palms up. Lift your chest and lean back, balancing your weight on your sits bones. Option to lift both feet off the mat, keeping your shins parallel to the floor or extending your legs long. Flex your toes back to the face and squeeze your inner thighs. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe and activate the core. And release the posture. Slowly lower all the way down to your back. Inhale, bend your knees and bring your feet to the mat. Find your block. Lift your hips up and place the block on the second level underneath your sacrum for supported bridge pose. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Exhale. Press through your feet. Keep your arms straight on the mat and palms facing down. Press the back of your head to the mat and gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Now, remove the block and lower your hips to the mat. Inhale and come up into a seated position. Extend your legs with a slight bend in your knees. Flex your feet. Draw your belly into your spine. Sit tall and hinge forward at your hips. Draw your tailbone back. Lift your chest up and lengthen your spine. Reach your hands towards your feet and begin to straighten your legs for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Exhale. Lengthen the back of your neck and gaze out. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and take 3 to 4 rounds of breath. and release. Inhale and roll onto your back. Open your knees wide so your legs are in a diamond position. Exhale. Bring the soles of your feet together and lengthen the spine. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Rest your arms on the mat with palms behind the head for Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups. Gently place the hands underneath your head with elbows wide. Now inhale and lift. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Continue like this for about a minute. Good work. Now, bring your knees together and bring your feet wide to the mat for a counter posture, teepee pose. Relax and breathe. Inhale and release your legs long. Tee out your arms. Pull your right knee to your chest with the left hand, crossing it over your body towards the left. Exhale for Jathara Parvatanasana, supine twist. Look towards your right arm with both shoulders on the mat. Engage your abdominals and lengthen your spine. Breathe. Gently release. Then pull your left knee to your chest with the right hand. Cross it over your body towards the right. Exhale. Jathara Parvatanasana on the other side. Look towards your left arm with both shoulders on the mat. Engage your abdominals, lengthen your spine. Breathe. And gently release the posture. Extend your legs long. Roll your feet out and rest your arms on the mat with palms facing up for Savasana. Relax your entire body. Close your eyes and return to your natural breath. Clear your mind and allow this time for your body to incorporate the practice. I will guide you out of your posture in 2 minutes. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently roll into a fetus position on your favorite side, resting your head on your arm. Using your arms, press up into Sukhasana. Cross your legs and bring your hands to heart center in prayer position. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. We will do 3 ohms to end practice. Bring your hands to the third eye and bow forward. The light within me sees the light within each of you. Namaste. Please subscribe to my channel for more Tantra and Tarot. Have a blessed and beautiful day.